Ghetto Cowboy, Chapter 14. I grab the knob on top of the saddle and start to climb, but Boo starts moving around. "Sit, Boo!" I yell. Harper starts laughing his head off, then apologizes when I glare at him. "Sorry, man. It's just..." He grabs the rope and steadies Boo, then points. "See that? Your foot goes in there, then you grab here, then you swing yourself up." "I know what to do," I say, knowing I don't. He sees me struggling to get my foot high enough into that thing. "Maybe you better off on a pony," he says. "I can do it," I say. I bring my foot way up and use my other hand to get it in there. Then I reach way over to grab the saddle. It takes me 2 or 3 tries before I can climb up, but when I do, whoa. My head is suddenly up near the cobwebs. It ain't never been this high before. And I definitely ain't never been on the back of a living thing like this. "You okay up there?" I nod. "Just relax. Breathe," he says. "Don't hold on to the saddle so tight. Use this." He hands me the rope. Then he guides Boo slowly out into the open. I gotta duck my head, but when we get outside, it's a whole different view from up here. It's like I'm 10 feet tall all of a sudden. With each step, Boo's body swings back and forth. I think he's just gonna fall over, and that will be that. I think about the horse mama hit and think if Boo falls on me, I'll be a goner. Harp swings up on Lightning and moves over next to Boo. "We just gonna take it slow, maybe go a few times around the corral, then head out." It feels like I'm sitting on one of those giant walking machines in Star Wars. "Just pretend you're part of the horse. Be like Jello. Swing your hips the way he walks, but keep the top half of you straight. Don't worry, I won't let you fall." I don't say nothing. We go around the corral a couple times, nice and easy, but just as I feel like this is all right, a plastic bag blows in front of us, and Boo freaks out and bolts. I grab onto the saddle, and he starts running around in circles, almost squishing my leg against the fence. I'm bouncing up and down, barely holding on, the saddle hitting my butt. I'm thinking of jumping, but suddenly Harper's right there, riding alongside. He grabs the reins and slows Boo up till we come to a standstill. My heart is beating 1,000,000 miles an hour. "You okay?" he asks. I'm still alive, so I nod. "I'm done," I say, looking for a way down. "Hold up there, Coltrane. You're okay. Just had a little excitement is all. For some reason, plastic bags unnerve the horses when they first get here. That's just one of those city things they never seen before. But when we head out, I'm going to tie a leash to Boo, and that won't happen again. Promise." Before I can change my mind, he ties a long rope to Boo's saddle and holds the other end, like he's gonna take us out for a walk. Tex comes out with a white cowboy hat. "Don't forget your lucky hat." Harp smiles and puts it on. I give him a look, but he just tips his hat all cool. "Gotta represent," he says. When Lightning starts to amble out, Boo follows. "Nice and slow. You'll see," Harp says. We start heading to the street as a car zooms by. "We going out there?" I say. What is he thinking? I seen what happened the last time a horse was in the street. "It's cool," he says. "We just gonna take a little neighborhood tour on the way to the speedway. I'll take the quiet streets." Next thing I know, we out in the streets. The horse hooves is making a loud clip-clop noise on the brick road. Boo catches his hoof a couple of times on a brick, but he don't trip. I keep my eyes out for any runaway plastic bags. Jamaica Bob comes out of one of the houses and gives a holler. "There they are, the champion and the protege. You going to let him race today?" Harper laughs. "Who, Lightning or Coltrane?" Bob rubs his hands together. Well, I know lightning is running. Big D's in the hunt today. Harp shakes his head. The only thing Big D is hunting is the next Big Mac, so maybe I'll give Coltrane a shot. I don't think so, I say. Bob waves as he gets into his truck. Yeah, well, as long as Harp races first, I'm planning to double my money today so I can pay the feed bill. Don't let me down. Harper waves as he drives away. We ride on, but his mind seems to be somewhere else. We amble down Chester Avenue and turn down another street. I see Smush sitting on a stoop. He holds up his fist. Cuz, you still here? Don't let my uncle ride you too hard. I used to clean out them stables too, and let me tell you, but Harper's in no mood. Smush, your daddy know you still a corner boy? Smush's smile disappears. Harper gives him a look. Maybe if you hung around the stable like you used to, you wouldn't be getting hassled all the time by the cops. Smush waves him off. I don't do that no more, Uncle Harp, I told you. I can see Harp ain't buying it. That's not what I hear, Smush. I better not see you out there or I'll kick your butt back to the stables and you'll be working for me 24/7, you hear? Yes, sir, he mutters, then sits there silently as we ride by. We pass a big old mural someone painted on the side of a building. It shows a street called Horseman Way and has all the riders hanging out on their horses. It's like a shot of the Old West, except instead of a country, you got a city, and instead of white folk, you got black cowboys. I look closely and see Tex and Harper in the background. Is that you up there? I ask. He nods. Yeah. That was from back when we must have had 400 horsemen around here. But most of the stables been closed down by the city over the last few years. We one of the last ones in Philly to survive. There's probably less than 80 urban riders around here now, and most of them is struggling to find a place to put their horses. There might not be any of us left soon if things keep going the way they are. I think about what Jamaica Bob said yesterday. Bob says the end is coming for all of you. He grunts. Maybe 10 years from now, someone will pass this mural and think it's just a painting instead of a way of life.